Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your monthly Air Tribe report. This is the Peace Dealer. All right. Thank you all for joining me, and thank you so much for your patience. It is most appreciated. I was on a Zoom meeting for a talent agency that I'm going to join. I'm going to send in my video tonight, and I'm going to start broadcasting on the application Bigo, Bigo. You'll hear me make more announcements for this, but in advance, if you haven't downloaded Bigo yet, I'm gonna start to, I'm gonna stream 5 days a week there. All right, I'm not sure entirely what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna be expanding more. You might see some TikTok stuff too and Instagram, but yeah, I'm kind of having my set sight on a new venture. Anyway, guys, Bigo, Bigo, Wago. Anyway, um, thank you guys once again for your patience. We're gonna, of course, talk about the Air Tribe. Shout out to Duchess Divinity. Shout out to I Say the Prince of Air is in the building. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aries. This is for you. Happy birthday, Libra. Okay, this monthly Air Tribe report will be public. So whereas Fire and Earth are replay exclusive for Infinity Club, to honor Libra's birthday, Air is going to be public. Water for Scorpio season, you're next. You're going to be the public one next. So yeah, that being said, just a reminder, I do have my tip jar available in the description box below. Show your boy some love. All right, can go cause some pre-rolls after this. But regardless, let's get straight into it because the air politics is something serious. And outside of said air politics, um it'd be really interesting to see the nature of identification amongst other things. I have the live readings as well. For those of you, I'm going to mention this near the end. For those of you who would like a live reading, the minimum is in the description box below. Please email me your chart. And if you guys want me to pull a tarot card, minimum is 20. I got you on a tarot card. Libra, because this is your birthday, I'm going to pull a tarot card for all the air signs, and we're going to follow this tradition. So when Scorpio's birthday is up, all the water signs will get a tarot card. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to draw a card in the beginning, one for each sign, and then one at the end. All right. Let's just get into the spirit. All right. I wanted to kind of take a step back from tarot, but it's really hard to put it down because it's just so fun. I don't see this as like something that has power over me. It's just an extension of my subconscious mind and magic. So it's just so fun seeing the skill set kind of grow. Anyone who's a diehard like master tarot reader, you know what the fuck I mean. All right, it is what it is. Anyway, we do have the King of Wands. This is Leo. And the main card we have is the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords is Mars and Gemini. This is talking about anxiety. This is Haunter. It's a ghost type Pokemon. This is talking about all your fears, a lot of, over intellectualization. And the King of Wands is you gaining this internal sense of courage to break through these limiting beliefs, but really to break through this dark night of the soul. And this Libra season is going to represent, for shout out to Forest Fairy Tarot who gifted me this deck. It's going to really represent this element of you breaking through that darkest night of the soul, and a lot of the negative potential of your own energy that you have been fundamentally growing from and fighting through. You're going to see a lot of this breakthrough. And as you break through, that King of Wands is the strength and passion of your own mastery that is going to really be left. The King of Wands could also be this type of royal figure who's going to inspire you, develop your talent, develop your, wherewithal, your passion. And let's go. One thing I really want to kind of reinforce moving in, you have in this slide, and this is why I appreciate air. Air comes with logic, not to say that air signs are the most logical people, ironically. But with that being said, there are a lot of people who attach with their beliefs. There are a lot of people who get negatively impacted and insecure because actions you take threaten their beliefs and they take that as an attack on their character. Be fully Libra is presenting the analysis of Virgo. It is debate season. Be fully okay with people just confronting you with their beliefs, who are not aware that their beliefs are not based in reality. They have an idea of how things should be versus the way things actually are in this reality. You don't necessarily have to slow down with that South Node Libra for a social expectation, perspective, or whatever that gets in the way of your authenticity and individuality. Integrity is your job. It's only your business to whether you do that in integrity because it's your karma. So you have to take responsibility for your actions. That it does not, it's no one's business how it is you do so. Everyone has a unique path. So just be mindful of that. A lot of projection of the disillusionment of what people believed not being true because you are in real life pretty much showing the opposite. And it's going to challenge what people believe. You yourself might be challenged in this way. There's nothing wrong with that. And just be in that position to prepare to see the light through that darkness, through a lot of, because once we get into Scorpio season, we're completing the harvest of Jupiter's evolution. Oh, this is about to be a huge financial breakthrough for everybody. The Jupiter opposition we had last year was Jupiter in Pisces opposite Saturn Virgo. No, it was actually Sun in Libra opposite Jupiter Aries. And so that was more so of a character evolution. This is now coming into financial breakthrough. This is all Uranus, Taurus, Jupiter is going to be amazing. All right, let's start with Gemini. Gemini. Okay, as you can see, Libra season is your fifth house of talents. I'm going to use myself as an example because I'm going to make a course. I'm going to make a special video about how to unlock the potential of your houses. Each single one of your houses is a plug, if you know. So, like, I don't have anything in Libra. I have the Pars of Fortune, but I don't have any. I'm not a social person, but it's cool because my neighbor upstairs, he's a Libra. Okay. And as a Gemini, Libra is my fifth house of talent. But as a Taurus rising, Libra is my sixth house of work. So through my Libra neighbor, he has hooked me up with two job opportunities. Okay. Two job opportunities because he's in my sixth house. He is the plug for my work versus when I connect with Scorpios, Scorpios are my partnership plug. I partnered with Candace and did 2 seasons of Midheaven podcast, right? So this is really, really, really dope because what's the nature of this work? He hooked me up with an opportunity with talent, art, right? My neighbor he's an artist. So we actually connect with making music. But because now my fifth house as a Gemini is in my sixth house of work, I get to do fun, talented, creative projects for work. Okay. This is how this is kind of stimulated. This is how I'm adding the layer of my sun sign to color in how every Gemini is going to experience Libra depending on their rising sign differently. Even if you have the same rising sign, your approach to it is going to be somewhat different. So, Gemini, Libra season is furthering the integration that kicked in Virgo season. Virgo season enabled the inner analysis so that you can change the perspective of your home space, the way you analyze your thoughts about yourself, and how you bridge this societally. And now Libra is extending this integration, fifth house Leo signature, by if you think about what Gemini's relationship with Leo is, Gemini and Libra meet in Leo. So Leo is the main character, right? That's the strong lead that can carry a whole movie. That's Leo in a nutshell. Dramatic as fuck because the best movies have the best drama. These are just facts. Now, Gemini and Libra is like Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. You have the comic relief Gemini, and you have the supporting role character. Both of them equal Leo. Libra and Gemini meet in Leo. So both of them are the main character. This is now more so spin-off series. This is where two people, two air signs can become that. That's a Gemini Libra relationship. Both of them come. Think Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Their relationship was dramatized by media because they're the celebrity couple, the royal couple. Okay. So with that being said, what Gemini does, as Libra represents balance and fairness, Gemini is the ninth house philosophical perspective of truth that Libra looks at, so that with that perspective, they can deliver justice fairly and non-biasedly and objectively. The level of how your perception of Gemini influences the scales. Libra takes that twin element of Gemini and balances it on its scales. Gemini Libra is one of the best combinations. I am super biased. But Gemini Libra is literally awesome. It's Leo. So basically, what Libra does, whereas Gemini influences Libra's philosophy and they can learn from each other like a teacher, Libra brings out Gemini's creativity, because Gemini is your individual thought process. Now, in the process of me taking my individual thoughts and creatively expressing it to you, the depth of emotion in Cancer to feel my words, the courage of Leo to express it courageously, and the analysis of Virgo to understand how to say that is now presented, polished through Libra. And this is why Geminis are some of the most creatively talented individuals. You could say that about Aries with fifth house Leo. Gemini expresses their talents socially. You have an individual sign with a social personality. Okay. This is contrast to a social sign, Scorpio, who has a individual behavior. Aries sixth house. Okay. So the reason why this is very important is that Libra is what brings out the creative potential of Gemini's ideas. Anytime I'm around Libras, I feel more creative. They're intelligent. So that links with Gemini smartness. And these two people can actually talk about something. And Libra makes conversation so fun because they say everything with super inspiration, because they're ruled by the goddess of beauty and they just charm everybody. And I am convinced that you can't be that charming, that talented, that beautiful, and not a little evil. I'm sorry, it is what it is. You're all the finessers. But hey, Gemini doesn't mind because we have a dark side too. So it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Libra is so fun. Anyway, this is the socialization. Libra is literally the polished version of Gemini. Gemini is literally Libra. If Gemini is the Aries version of Libra. That's basically it. Take a Libra, take off the polish, add Aries rawness, you have a Gemini. Take a Gemini, add polish, make them not say everything they think and actually say it in a certain way. That's Libra. Libra is basically the Gemini that does everything they think. Us as Gemini, we're just gonna think about doing everything. We're not gonna do shit though. We're gonna talk about it though. We're gonna think about it. Just because we think about it, don't mean that we gonna actually do it. We were just it's like Kanye West said, I thought about killing my wife today. I'm just saying it just to see how it sounds. He's not finna kill his wife. Libra is going to kill his wife. Yeah. Libra is now the Gemini that does everything they think. That's literally the only difference. Libras be doing everything. It's like, Jesus, be like, chill. Like, what the fuck? Like, it ain't balanced, but like, damn, like, you're up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Go to fucking sleep, Libra. Go to sleep, Libra. Up chasing my drink. Go drink some coffee like you will, or snort some coke, but go to sleep, Libra. Jesus, like, we get it. Like, you're a superhero. We understand, but damn. But fucking damn. You Cardi B in the club hustling. And against that, I don't understand. Anyway, it is what it is. Y'all got Gemini looking bad. Like, oh, Gemini said he was going to do it. You actually did. Libra fucked the game up for Geminis. We were coming at it at the kid. Gemini is 7 years old. Libra is 35 years old. This is adult consciousness. middle adult, before Sagittarius, the peak of your life around the 50s. Libra just has to be mature. Libra just has to hit those workouts in the gym. Libra just has to show out and try. Okay, we get it. We get it. You making us look bad. Y'all do you, Scorpio. Scorpio will just fuck the game up and just rent out a whole stadium. And now every girl is like, how come you're not doing what Scorpio did? And even for the one, how come you're not doing what Scorpio did? It even happens for the woman too. The woman be like, damn, you did what to him? Now all these men are gonna be expecting this from like Libra, Scorpio. Y'all need to chill, bro. Y'all be trying to like perfect the game and finesse shit. Now everyone's looking at us because you set that standard. Like, how come you're not doing what Libra's doing? Because I'm not Libra. Because I'm not Libra. Because I'm not Libra. Y'all just spoil these people. Sorry, I'll be ranting. Anyway, the social environment takes the individuality of Gemini and allows, like what you're seeing right now is me activating my Libra. I don't have any Libra planets. That's why I'm more savage, because I have Aries. So whereas I could focus on Libra, I'm focusing on the opposite. I'm very selfish. Anyway, Libra is the cooperative element that shows you the difference between Sag and Gemini. When Sagittarius is alone, they're able to give you their best work. When Gemini is around other people, they draw out other people's greatness, and other people draw out Gemini's latent potential. Key opposition. Doesn't mean Sagittarius isn't good around other people, but like Gojo, these people are so magnanimous, you need to give them space. Whereas Gemini might want that space, but they bring out their full potential around the right people. Okay. So we know that this is not only a crucial fifth house transit. Mars has been going through your fifth. It has been actively expressing this talent that with the new moon in Libra will activate it. And the south nodal eclipses in your 11th and 5th house are opening the way for you to use your talents to literally bridge new collectives. Many of you Geminis over the next 2 weeks are going to take actions that plug you into collectives of more people than you thought possible. And this is enabling you to unlock the talents that you've been building for the past 10 years since the North Node was in Libra. And you're going to use your talents as a resource to be a part of an original team. The North Node in the 11th house natal or transit is kind of like joining a basketball team. You're using your 5th house talents to be a part of a collective. But because Gemini, your 11th house is Aries, this might be the statement. 11th house Aries means that I am my own team. Even when I'm not around my friends or team, I am my own team. You are solo dolo. That doesn't mean you're a loner, though. There's different aspects of solo dolo. This solo dolo is more so the ability to go out. Gemini is the type of person as the true individual that can go out places alone. Like I've seen a meme that's like, if you ever see somebody that can go out and take themselves out there, be careful about those people, or like that's a strong minded. I never seen it. I mean, it makes sense, but like it's nothing. Like I go out by myself all the time. I talk to myself in public. Like it's literally like I'm taking my twin out. It's pretty fucking fun. It's weird as fuck, but it's pretty fucking fun. But this is important because Jupiter has recently expanded your sense of belonging. So you have upgraded the entourage and the friends that coming into March of 2024, you will now move in a new direction with this collective. So you're going to be building this original new collective. And this is the season where you are revisiting the direction you want to take new talents that you're going to, of course, integrate this leveling up of where you belong. Sun Jupiter that was in your 11th, that is now king kunxing this aspect. Gemini, because of the Neptune square, there's that Sagittarius is going through this, Virgo's going through this with the opposition. But Gemini, of course, with the Neptune square, if we take in, for example, somebody like Russell Brand, who our words get mercilessly twisted and we have to face outright illusions and lies of collective, bullshit that's now influencing how we're perceived and our reputation. A lot of this Neptune square since 2012 is reaching its end point. And this Libra season and next Libra season, that's going to make a Scorpio signature to the Pisces energy is going to begin this intense process of disillusionment coming into the fall this year and next year, where all the bullshit. And Gemini, this is going to be very amazing because you've been really pioneering with Aries and Taurus new fields of study, new fields of thought that for the past decade you've been ridiculed for, you've been ostracized for, you've been targeted for. Is it only you who's been targeted for? No, but you're the messenger. So people want to shoot the messenger because they don't like that you out here exposing people telling fucking truth. Well, this is going to exhilarate you to know that the illusion of this fog against you, or not attacking you, but influencing you, it's dispelling. It's disillusion. You're coming through the Libra arc with the full extent of the talent you've worked for the past 10 years to be like, I'm still here, bitch. Like, what's up? Like, we still killing shit. What's good? All right. We're developing our social arc through this expression of our talents. But I have to once again emphasize that South Nodal influence is now aligning with destiny, what you're meant to perform. And because of the square to Pluto in the 8th, this is breaking through the last vestiges and walls of intimacy that's going to open up so much more self-employment for you, but also put you in a position to now deepen the quality of how much more of yourself and talents you can trust other people with. Pluto going through your 8th has been a lesson since 2008 to engineer more incredible boundaries as you open yourself up through these evolution cycles. And it's also securing legitimate wealth through this. And you're going to see this more once Pluto transits Aquarius. Relative to the controversial nature of yourself as an angel, as a messenger, this is what, of course, gets demons to hate on you. The Cancer knows exactly what I'm talking. Cancer is like what Gemini is, but in a more powerful way. Okay, so Gemini, of course, is an angelic vibration. Gemini moons experience this. Gemini suns and risings. Cancer does too, because Cancer is holy. So anything that's inauthentic, untrue, demonic, on sight. You've been experiencing this over the past 5 months. Is this exclusive to Gemini? No, anyone who exhibits this. It's just on steroids. It's on steroids for everyone, but the way Gemini experiences this and the way Cancer experiences this is an adverse, instinctual, unconscious reaction to your vibration. And it's nothing you could fake. So this is what's going to influence the uncharacteristic behavior with people who live in falsity. Okay. Ask Duchess Divinity, the whole concept of demons possessing NPCs in your social reality to get at you is the 8th house energy. Pluto that was in our 8th house is going to be more intense for Cancer when it goes into their 8th house, because the war against the individual is real. All right. That being said, what is very interesting is Jupiter and Uranus in your 12th. Around this time, the last time, this was before I became the peace dealer. This was around the time I was just learning astrology. And I had to release my old beliefs around Christianity. And now it's coming back around at the end of our previous 12-year cycle. This is preparing you for 2024, Gemini, especially Gemini risings, when Jupiter goes over your rising and you debut the next level up. Okay, the next 12-year evolution cycle that's going to put you in the way to come into a new wave, which means you don't want to be perturbed by things that are ending, because Uranus and Jupiter are going to quincunx the Libra season energy. A lot of the unconscious habits, beliefs, and also the grounded element of spirituality that the South Node in Scorpio transformed your lifestyle to manifest is what's going to transform how you express your talents, because of the quality of these values and the supernatural element of your strength. The true meaning of Uranus in the 12th house for Gemini is it's getting ready to establish your angelic spirit or soul. Angels do not need to sleep or eat. Even gods, like I'm basing this off of Dragon Ball Super, where like gods need to eat, but the angels can't. Well, that's borrowed off of true real life. Like you have people who have incarnated with angelic elements, so they still have human conditioning, right? Pure angels do not need to sleep or eat. But you, if you have an angel spirit, Gemini sun, an angel moon, Gemini soul, or angel embodiment, Gemini rising, you still have a physical body. So Uranus in Taurus and Pluto in Capricorn since 2008 and 2018, respectively, for Uranus, has been the physical process of preparing your body to vibrate at a much quicker level. Okay, you're going to find that fasting is a lot more easier for you to accomplish because now at this stage your body is getting ready for your angelic counterpart, your spirit or soul, to now vibrate at that physical level, to where once Uranus goes into Gemini and Pluto's in Aquarius, you are now experiencing the heightened sense. There's a reason why this process did not just happen in a day. There's a reason why it took a decade. So much facets within your body to release, so much mind-body connections that are unconscious to you. So this is what, if you think of Uranus and Pluto's trans-Saturnian planets outside of the material realm, this is what's going to, at this stage of Libra season, make you more aware of the effects of this process this year and next year. 2025 is the new world order where you move forward with these angelic abilities, something that everyone has Gemini in their chart. But for those of you who have the air signs, especially Gemini, you're going to experience this mutable quality. All right. Libra has their own version. Aquarius has their own version. And this is where with Uranus, this radical isolation is having you accept facets of yourself that are super controversial. For example, the fact that you have angelic magical abilities so that you don't need to sleep or eat. That's controversial. It's hard to really say that in a mainstream setting without getting scoffed at and asked for peer-reviewed bullshit research or bullshit peer-reviewed research, where this is beyond peer-reviewed research. This is not something that you can research with patterns. This is unique to you. And it's borrowing on seemingly fantasy elements that science does not even accept. So this is burrowing into this radical isolation, and you're getting ready to see the results of what all this internal work has been for. Thank you, Kabak. Okay. So what's really amazing about this is that noticing Venus coming out of your third and going into your fourth is going to strengthen your voice and how you polish your messages, so that this can help polish your home space. How much more you're able to integrate what you've activated, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, of this year. And Mercury, your ruler, the ruling planet, Gemini and Virgo, is going to now finish out of Virgo and quickly go through Libra, so that you can polish more how you link your brain and everything you're processing towards this conscious awareness of how much more you can express your talent. So everything that's moving forward here is this resurgence of creativity. And relative to this resurgence of creativity with Saturn and Neptune in your 10th house, this is what's bringing your dream vocation, all your wishes, all your hopes. This is what's having you come into 30 years worth of success to really prepare your legacy. And at the Gemini level, it's Kanye West getting out our dreams, making that fantasy real. We can do that. I've done that at the first level. Now I'm coming into the greatest level. I literally pulled out of thin air the ability to make a living doing what I love. I had to believe that I could do that because everyone was telling me this wasn't possible. Bitch, they were wrong. I told you so, Tor. Thank you. So this is very inspirational, Gemini, because this year and next year is the first and second Libra season with Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. And the actions you integrate this year and next year are going to transform the quality of your perception of this success, because you're expressing your talents, and it, as you finish the integration, it's going to give you results, baby. Okay, so you really want to focus on who feeds your heart, what really opens up your creativity. Focus on your creative projects. What is it that you love to do, and who do you love to do it with? Because this is going to align you with that North Node of Aries of who belongs in your life. Who is that writer? Who is that dog? Okay, so Gemini, thank you very much. That's what we have for you. And the tarot card message that we have is the Four of Cups, emotional contemplation, really sorting through your feelings. And the main card that we have is the Four of Wands. Okay. The Four of Wands is talking about you're preparing space to come into very serendipitous victories. This could be marriage for some of you. This is strengthening your community online and real life. This is strengthening your foundation. Your home is more of a sanctuary. And as you sort through your feelings, you're going to really come into this insight of what you're coming into. This is very fun. This is a message for all air signs, but especially Gemini. Gemini, you're going to be dealing with people who want to, of course, everyone tries to manipulate us. They want to change you because they like you, but they just don't like how you might make their image look. This is so very important because that person has every right to worry about their image, but you have every right to defend who you are. Like you're going to really come into that thing like, hey, I like you, you're cool, but like, could you not talk about this? Could you not do this? And it's like, that's not your person. The people who are for you are going to challenge you when you're on bullshit, but they are going to enable your free self-expression, of course, within integrity, right? And this is where you have to align with that authenticity. You're going to have the opportunity, all right? And let's welcome JH to the Eternal Vibe Tribe. Okay. You're going to have the opportunity to connect with people who have the look, who might look poppin', but it's going to come at the cost of your free self-expression. There's nothing wrong with compromise. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying, okay, you want this, I want this, let's do that. But if what you are compromising is your authenticity, that's not the opportunity for you. Stay away from that versus people who are around, like really like you for you, regardless of your zodiac sign. It's a huge Libra season message. Because if you fall for the trap, yeah, you will get that look, but people do not like you for you. And so you're not necessarily coming into your blessings. It's going to put you in compromising situations where you feel trapped because the South Node holds you back. So go towards the direction of your authenticity. What's going to happen is those people who wanted you to change, they're inevitably going to follow you because you pioneered something that's now popping newly. You created a new collective, and you're going to see how that exponentially multiplies, even though it's more about quality over quantity. All right. Next, we have Libra. Okie dokie. So Libra, bruh. Libra. All right. Libra, happy birthday, first and foremost. Oh, wow. This is your birthday season. Okay. This is such a huge deal because, of course, as you know, every Libra season is your activation. So one thing that I love, like I learned something new more about astrology that makes me love it more. It's not just your season, right? You have the activation, integration, harvest, and whatever. So whereas Gemini, Libra season is their integration. They're going from Virgo, Libra to Scorpio. Okay, first quarter square to full moon. Libra, this is your activation. This is your Aries season. So you are activating Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, the breakthrough arc. Your breakthrough arc is your activation. You activate every year with breakthrough, which is pretty badass. Being the next most important main character to Leo, which is a part of that expression. But what's really, 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 really key here is that the South Node is in your sign. This is the first Libra season with the South Node in Libra in like 10 years. 20 years. 10 years ago is the North Node. So given this 20-year cycle. So you're a major player per usual, but the South Node in Libra is you using your own talents and your own identity to put people on. You are talent search. Congratulations. For the next 16, 15 months, you are Mr. Mrs. Talent Search. Because let's just talk about what Libra is. It's polished talent. You know those motherfuckers that are like, hi, Libra here, Libra gang. Your house is trash. We were looking at your house. It is so trash. Look at the insides. Oh my gosh, it is horrible. Anyway, can we make your house over for you free of charge? We have money over here and we want to videotape it too. Is that cool? And then you're just like, oh my God, like a home makeover, like, oh my gosh. Or this is classically Libra. Hi, Libra here. I'm looking at your clothes. No, that's just no. I think you thought you were doing something here. Oh God, no. Anyway, I want to make you over free of charge. Just put you on blast on our TV show. You know what I'm saying? But like, you need the ratings. But like, yes, after you're done with that, you gonna look fly as fuck. And sure enough, Libra comes through every time. Every fucking time. Libra will take you to the top. Libra will add flyness to your resume. Okay, they're gonna beef up your resume. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, so you just sell potatoes, huh? Okay, let's work on that. You distribute gourmet healthy food. There we go. There we go. That sounds a lot better. That's the look. That's the look. Hate it or love it, that's the look. Libra do it nice. Virgo do it with the hard side eye. Virgo gonna give you the hard side eye, but they still gonna help you if they care. It is what it is. Low key shady charm. Okay, y'all dead ass really do. The Libra moons are vicious too, and y'all be sincere somehow. You have to catch yourself, like, oh, that might have been okay, who cares? Anyway, yeah, so that's cool. But now, if it's a nodal destiny path where you kind of have to do it, and now the North Node in Aries is literally going to bring people to you. Because the challenge for you, Libra, let's talk about the challenge for Aries and the challenge for Libra. The challenge for Aries is to be authentically themselves. That's it. Them being authentically themselves is going to draw with the South Node in Libra other people who take their lead. So if they try to compromise with other people and do what other people want, they're not living up to their challenge. 10 years ago, when the North Node was in Libra, they had to surrender their selfish desires. It wasn't about Aries. It's about how can I take my authenticity and connect with other people. That's not what this is right now. It's how can I be 100% myself? Fuck what other people say. Period. Compromise within reason. Libra, you are literally the opposite. With Libra, the seventh house of other people, the challenge is to bring that authenticity to other people. You are being challenged by other people to leave behind social expectations you may represent, to leave behind the personification of yourself with other people, and to literally develop who you are towards other people. The best way that I can say this is the North Node is going to be bringing you original concepts and original people, and you're going to have to do your makeover thing on them. You're using your own finesse as a resource to put people on. That's really how I see it. And it's not even as just simple as putting people on. You are establishing relationships you are destined to over the next 14 months. Let's actually look at this in context. Jupiter went through Aries 2023. So from January of 2023 to May of 2023, you literally had Jupiter evolve your partnerships. Last time that happened was 2011, 2010. So you have now had a reinitiated 12-year evolution cycle kick off in your seventh house. And the results for harvesting that evolution cycle 180 degrees is going to be in your second house in Scorpio. So you started a new cycle to expand what more over the past 6 months you do with other people and how your character is influenced by dealing with other people. And now this is going to harvest itself through taking those investments towards other people and coming in the fucking money. Mad money. A lot of money, God. Check Scorpio season, Libra. We have to talk. A lot of money. Uranus, Jupiter in your eighth house of investments of other people, in your second house of your finances, you're drawing that in because of a 6-month evolution or 6-month harvest cycle that now coming from Scorpio back to Taurus is going to be re-interning on investment. It's going to be a lot of money. And I like how a lot of people are coming into a lot of money, but you're one of the people that are coming in a lot of money. All right. But Libra season is going to position what direction you are taking your personality. You are activating your personality in order to do that. Every year, you activate your personality, especially if you're a Libra rising, but you activate your spirit. You second stage activate Scorpio, and then you third stage activate Sagittarius. Boom. Then you begin integration in Capricorn so that by Aries, you're ready to harvest everything you activated about this character development through what? Other people. Next 6 months, boom, back to Libra reactivation. I just broke down the science of Libra very vaguely, of course, but still, it is what it is. So we know that the nodes are here fucking shit up for you. Because Libra, let's be honest, they're fucking shit up for you. It's crazy. When are you ever going to catch a break? Because the 2010s, Uranus went through. And you were attracting the weirdest fucking people. I know this because every single Libra or Libra rising that I did a reading with over the past decade, I was like, yo, you guys are probably attracting super weird people. And they would interrupt me. They'll be like, oh my God, peace dealer. Oh my God. And that's how I knew, oh, okay, damn. Holy shit. And I get it. I get it. It's you. Who doesn't want you? But damn. Anyway, now you're drawing these very unconventional boundaries because people, and the best advice, the best evidence of this is Doja Cat. Doja Cat's fans were like, oh, Doja Cat, like, we love you. Like, why don't you do this? Doja Cat was like, bitch, I don't like you, bitches. I don't really fucking like you, bitches. And she lost 300,000 followers. I respect Doja Cat for that. First of all, thank you. I'm not a Doja Cat fan, so I don't want you to say I'm biased, but that was gangster. You don't see that. You don't see, but she's so self-depreciating. She got the 12th house Virgo. I love it. It's amazing. It's amazing. She said, bitch, I don't fuck with you, bitches. And like, that's Chiron in the 7th house. Libra is caught up on, do I stay with my public relations personality, my customer service? Because every Libra has an automatic customer service mode. Leo has narc mode. They could just turn narcissist. They don't even have to be a narcissist, but they have narc mode. Every Leo has narc mode. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I don't care. This is true. Every Libra has customer service mode. Some Libras don't even know when they just snap into it. Every Libra is just like, hey, how can I help you? And in the back of their head, they're like, I don't even fucking like you, but I'm just going to. And it's like, now Aries is teaching like, hey, you don't have to keep that shit. Some of you didn't even know that you keep it on. Some of you didn't even know that you keep it on. You had to be reminded because why? How were you reminded? Because somebody triggered the fuck out of you with Chiron and Aries. So it was just like, I don't like your shoes. Bitch, what the fuck? You don't even have to. Oh, I'm sorry. How can I help you? And it's like, you're not able to like keep customer service mode on for that much longer. Look at the Libras like, I'm not even fake like that for real. What are you talking about? Okay, Libra. Okay, Libra. I'm sorry then. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. But like Libras have been getting triggered, y'all. Like other people would just do the most raw, just like savage shit, and it'll just get at Libra sensibilities. But the purpose of this Chiron opposition is to challenge you to address these issues that come between you and other people. Chiron and Aries is now bringing every single interpersonal relationship dynamic, and it's applying this element of vulnerability so that you're literally challenged to be more raw toward other people. And Aries is going to teach you this. It's your job to kind of be Aries with other people. You have to drop the customer service act. And not to say you're acting, though, because this is so ingrained in your charm. It's not really fake as much as your classiness, right? Well, people are bringing that savage out of you. And like you're challenged to really own that. Okay, this is what's going to bring the fire in your relationships. So Jupiter evolved what more you could do. The North Node post-evolution is, so Fortune went through, expanded it. Now, post-expansion, the North Node is aligning your destiny with everyone you're meant to meet. What's going to happen after the North Node? Saturn is going to come through, and it's going to start to anchor more of the karma and the authority relative to raising your standards in these partnerships. And this is really beautiful with Mercury coming out your 12th house. A lot of people scoff and then flex false ethos about whatever they've studied and known to play contrarian with you and act like you don't know what you're talking about. whole time, you know what you're fucking talking about. And the only reason why that person is even saying that is because you're bringing revolutionary concepts that go against certain beliefs and philosophies these people have had. And they're being stupid, weak little bitches trying to hit you with feigning ignorance, feigning confusion, trying to hit you with dark psychology. It's not working. There you go. There you go. So what this is really going to prepare you for is this dream time Neptune, Saturn, Aries transit in the New World Order of 2025. And this is my favorite part about interpreting Libra transits. Pisces. So when I talk about Leo, I talk about Uranus and Taurus because they're going through that 10th house thing. When I talk about Libra, I talk about Neptune in Pisces and Saturn in Pisces. Libra is getting hooked up, y'all. Libra's 6th house construction that has been in the works for 30 years and has started 2012, which is important because some of you aren't 30. So some of you were born before the previous 30-year cycle, right? This is making it so that the integrity of your beliefs literally creates your routine and lifestyle. So Libras are living the dream life. Unlike Aquarius that can imagine something and manifest it, Libra can imagine. You are being asked to imagine. And everything about this is supernatural. It is a metaphysical alignment of what you believe you should be doing day to day, and it happens. There's a supernatural quality to which it happens. I want you to look at Mercury in Virgo that is opposite this. This 12th house Mercury analysis and retrograde put you in this position to see how what you imagine actually translates into your routine. So that once Mercury leaves Virgo, now the causality between you imagining it and it happening is near instant. Of course, signs after Libra have a much quicker element to how this is facilitated. And this is very controversial because I'm literally telling you that if you imagine that this is what's going to happen in my day, that's what's going to happen in your day. Most people will say that's fantasy, but that's why I'm looking at y'all like you're not fucking human, Libra. You cannot fool me, y'all. You're some kind of celestial being. Just the fact that you pull this off. Saturn is anchoring the integrity of your beliefs through these cycles every month and year, so that by the time 2025 is done and Saturn has finished its construction there, it's automatic. It's automatic. So Neptune 2012 was what started the process of adding more of this metaphysical element into your behavior. Okay. Libra lives the most divine lifestyle. Wherever Pisces is in relation to the sign is the most divine quality of what one gets. And for Libra, that is their routine. I mean, just look at Libra's life. So even if it's a shitty life to them, it still kind of incorporates fantasy elements that you'll only see in a movie. That's because they're movie characters. Yes, Libra's life is a movie too. Anyway, think about it. King Von and Lil Durk, that was the main character supporting role. Libra is not a side character. Libra is not a side character. Libra is not a side character. Libra is a main character. Boom. You could say Gemini is a side character. I like to think of this as that comic relief, but Leo's a main character. Libra is a main character. Cool. And you guys represent the social axis of the zodiac. Those are the heroes. Sagittarius, Libra. Sagittarius is a wild card. They could be an anti-hero, villain, hero, but like voice of the heroes, Lil Baby and Lil Durk, that's why. That's their axis. Us as the opposite, we more play the villain role, but like Gemini, like Sag, it could be kind of whatever. But this is really important because the element of now how you are getting ready to form these beliefs that constitute your lifestyle moving forward, specifically over the next 6 months coming into Aries, you're going to see more evidence of this happening very quickly because now the past 6 months enabled you to set the attitude and the behavioral element relative to this year to produce this. And with Venus that's coming out your 11th, this is polishing your circle of friends and how much more love you can passionately experience with those around you who you care about. and who care about you. Before it goes into your 12th and polishes everything about this lifestyle definition that is really coming into play. So I really want you to focus on your imagination. Libra, you might be one of the best people to apply the scientific method to what I said. So, first of all, if you're a Libra, and especially if you're a Libra rising, and what I said was true, if you're noticing that, especially hardcore since March of 2023, that you can imagine your day and lifestyle and you are making the life of your dreams. If you see evidence of this, comment one. If you don't see evidence of this, please test it. If you see evidence of this, please test it some more. Like literally every day, imagine how you want your life to be and see how long it takes before that comes through. Does it take you 2 weeks to get it in there? See all these Libras commenting one? They're dangerous people. Any of these Libras that are commenting one, that's a dangerous ass motherfucker, because now they can apply the law of assumption towards their lifestyle and they're going to manifest effortlessly. This is the metaphysical vehicle and element of belief that is enabling you to literally integrate into your behavior the supernatural. It is not normal. You guys are not fucking normal. You literally have to see yourself in a music video, and then you can literally run that music video all day. That's fucking that's gangster to me. That's pretty dope. And a lot of what the eighth house Taurus is going to personally now transform who you trust, and that's going to complete Scorpio season when you come into this money. And it's like, oh, okay, who do I invest this in? So that's really what you want to focus on, Libra season. This activation of the direction you want to take your personality. Now that Mercury retrograde has reevaluated the analysis of old habits you no longer necessarily abide with, and now you're moving forward with this new direction. Okay. Christian, thank you. I got your Venmo. Much appreciated. So personally, because of Mars in the South Node, Mars is adding this very sexual charged energy. It's a great time to shoot your shot with Venus in your 11th. Those of you with Libra risings and Libra suns, you're going to look that much more sexy to people. Scorpio, when Mars goes into your sign, you're next. But like, yeah, that's how it works, y'all. When Venus goes into your sign, you get the dignity, you're going to look super beautiful to people. Mars is adding this assertion that's going to add to your charm. And with Venus in the 11th, really good look. And it's just really encouraging you to be more assertive. For you Libra moons, you're just going to feel more of that aggression. And it's going to really influence more how internally you apply this assertion. All right. And yeah, y'all, the South Node, the eclipse is what's going to begin the 2-week process starting the 30th of unlocking significant relationships. All your existing relationships will be under the chop block, because now the playoffs are really who moving forward with you. You're not even competing, Libra. People don't even know they're competing for you because you're the one putting other people on. So basically, from the 30th to 2 weeks from then, this is helping you release old understandings of who you are in relationships with other people. And that's going to prepare you for the new moon eclipse, where now you've developed your character this season. You're going to now be aware of, now that you've understood who you truly are relative to this year with other people, that's who I'm going to move forward with North Node, new moon, eclipse, Libra. That's going to now initiate a 6-month arc to develop this character, activate it, integrate it in Capricorn, and begin to harvest it during the new moon Aries eclipse. So you want to get excited, Libra. This is bringing you back into the fold as a super major player, as a lot of relationship dynamics are unknowingly or knowingly, directly and indirectly, going to be engineered by you. Hosting events that connect people together. So it's nothing uncommon that you have usually ever done, but it's just the emphasis and the significance of what you've usually been doing, and the transformation with Jupiter in your 8th house of how you do it, because now you are awakening at a greater level supernatural abilities to literally imagine your life. And it's not something uncommon other people can't do, but they don't do it like you. And this is also going to unlock elements of your own character and personality that you've been building for the past 10 years to direct towards other people. We do have the 5 of Pentacles. This is bringing you out that 12th house feel of lack. Some of you feel isolated. This is not so much talking about poverty, because even if you're rich and you have a lot of money, there's just sense of not feeling worthy enough. And that's because you are resituating who actually respects and values you, even if they think you don't have anything. And this is an underlying theme. This isn't your main card. This is really just talking about coming with productive thoughts, Mercury and Taurus, and really getting ready to be inspired towards any struggles financially, whether you have money or not, and how to really move forward with them. But the main card that we have for you is the 10 of Cups. So this is going to bring in a lot of bliss, Libra. All right. You have the Pisces 6th house energy. You have the 8th house facilitating transformation. The focus is on the partnerships you're building. So romance is going to be very auspicious for you this season. The emphasis of romance is going to be more so any partnerships you're initiating, because this is going to really kick off the eclipse chapter. And you're going to be sponsoring partnerships and relationships with people that will last for the next 10 years. So this is where you don't want to accidentally flirt your way into a relationship, because that motherfucker is going to be in your life for 10 years. Like, be very careful who you invite. If like you're going to feel very irritable coming into the full moon and the week after the full moon. If you feel like, I don't like this person, trust that feeling. Because if you play and give them the benefit of the doubt, you stuck with that motherfucker for like 5 years. You don't want that, Libra. You don't want that. And Libra, you are the flaking kings and queens. Y'all just flake on them. Aquarius is the ghoster. You motherfuckers will flake on somebody, and then they'll catch you in public, and it'll be like it never happened, and y'all always pull it off. You're not going to be able to flake out of this, Libra. You're not going to be able to flake out. I'm just letting you know this is for real. Okay, I'm just making sure you know. 10 of Cups is talking about you're going to reach emotional fulfillment this season, though. So really just be mindful of who adds to that and who takes away from that. All right. Once again, Christian McIntosh, thank you for sending your chart. You're going to be the first person who I give a chart reading. If any else, one of you wants a chart reading, holla at your boy. Talk about this Libra season with your planets. You'll be hooking it up. All right, Aquarius, you evil genius, celestial wizard, kings and queens. Let's get it. I am about done with y'all, because I didn't realize that you were really planning a Viltrumite invasion. I can't ask you for mercy. I can't actually. Gemini not going to be affected. We're going to be good. But like, I can't ask you to change your plans. The way Aquariuses are just going to be waking the fuck up. You want to look as if every Aquarius born from the 1800s, specifically coming into the mid to late 1900s, have been nerfed. Every single Aquarius that has been born with the ability to use only at most 1%, 5% of their abilities. So as extraordinary as Aquariuses are, they're not even using majority of their abilities. There's a certain quality that Aquarius rising sun moon can get to, and society will reject them. Everywhere they go, they will be nerfed. Like, they're not able to express themselves in certain ways without being alienated, because that's the alien. Okay. So this psychologically can cause Pisces does not care. Pisces has no bounds. But Aquarius is fixed. So even though they don't care either, they can cause them to hold back. Pluto going through their sign is about to awaken them. So now they no longer have to hold back. Now they can use like 100% of their abilities. That should terrify you, because these are some evil genius motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I respect Aquarius, so I'm not saying that as a diss, but like, you mean your motto is I know? So you just be knowing shit, Aquarius? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just be knowing shit? Really? Hold on. These are the only motherfuckers that go into a situation knowing shit. That's not weird to you? Like Sagittarius is not a little weird to you. Aquarius is not weird to you? Like Virgo will enter the situation, analyze it a little bit, like, oh, that motherfucker's breath stink, that motherfucker can't dance, boom, got it. And that's why they're the master. Cause like that's already fire as fuck. Like you mean you just took 5 seconds, you analyzed it, you figured it out, but they still had to analyze it. You motherfuckers come into the situation already knowing shit. What? Do you know what that looks like? I'm about to show you what that looks like. Hold on, you need a visual. You need a visual. Let me find a Sagittarius moon Aquarius that can visually show you how this power works. You'll be spinning the block. You need to see this. All right, you need to see this. You need to see this. This is what it looks like when you walk into a situation already knowing shit. All right, you can't, Aquarius. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Look at this. Look at this.
Some more puzzles and win some more money. So grab those devices and let's get to it. Our first toss-up is a phrase, and here we go. Christian.
Welcome back.
Do you see that reaction speed? Do you see that reaction speed? Could you imagine if I was playing against this man? Oh, okay. I'm playing against a celestial that I already know. That's not even fair. That's not even fair. That's not even fair. This man spun the block, came back on the show, and then immediately welcomed everyone back. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Bro, when I seen this, I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, God.
Christian. Here we go.
Look at that. Look at the host laughing nervously like, oh, shit, this nigga already did. Damn, Christian. Yes. He didn't even give the contestants a time to think. He already knew. Bing, bing. How is that fair? How is that fair? Look at this. Let me show you how this looks like. Listen to the host. Listen to the host, guys. Because this host is immaculate. He gives it away.
Over your spot as host.
Phrase is the category. RSTLNE. Let's get those letters up there. He chose the phrase category. And now he's going to choose some letters. 3 consonants and a vowel. Yes.
Okay. H. Y.
Okay.
V.
And a vowel.
And an A.
Well, I'll tell you what. Every letter he called is in the puzzle.
Well, I'll tell you what. Every letter you called was in the puzzle. What? What do you mean? What do you mean every letter you called? How? I'll show you how. This man has he's new generation. He has Uranus and Neptune in Aquarius. So that's 2 invisible motherfuckers in his sign. I know that's like, ooh, do this word. How? Ooh, I'll tell you what. Listen to him.
An A.
Well, I'll tell you what. Every letter he called is in the puzzle.
How?
Audience, please. Nothing from you. Phrase the category. My goodness. 10 seconds. Good luck.
10 seconds.
Pay them a visit.
That's it.
He didn't even wait. He said it immediately. Bro, I'm on to you, bro. I'm on to all you Aquariuses. I am on to y'all. I am on to you. Man spun the block and won an infinity.
And here's a fan fave you're sure to love, the all-new Infinity Q50.
Infinity Gang. And this is why Christian is a certified member of Infinity Gang. He is the premier, he is one of the premier kings of Infinity Gang, and we are a real clique. We not just out here talking about Infinity, we spin the block and we win Infinities on national live broadcasting television platforms. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, now listen. Is that cheating? Is Michael Jordan's existence cheating? Who knows? I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, you gods out here fucking the game up. I'd be so mad if I was a contestant like, oh, this know-it-all is just going like compete. You're gonna have this know-it-all compete. So like I can't even get a chance to get the words because he already knows the word. It is what it is, Aquarius. This is the havoc you wreak as a humanitarian on this earth. And shout out to the mentalist. He's a Scorpio. So Scorpio, Neptune Scorpio, they know how to like do psychic ability, but he has the Libra, so he makes it look like it's all an act. He's the shit though. Shout out to the mentalist. Pure psychic ability. If you haven't seen it, it is worth to fly Vegas to see him once. Like it is legit. It is quite the experience. So with that being said, guys, okay, I wanted to really show that because you can see I know in action. I've met slow celestials, Taurus, Moon, Aquarius, Suns, who aren't quick to get the knowledge. I've seen one not know an answer to something and then know it. It's supernatural. Taurus is natural. Aquarius is supernatural. I've seen someone in the process of just figuring out the knowledge out of thin air, and it's weird. It's supernatural. Okay, I wanted to just establish that because Aquarius, y'all try and play like Christian and be like, I didn't know. What do you mean? I didn't know. What are you talking about? Let me show you another example of this. This blew my fucking mind. This is how evil genius y'all are out here. Shut up, Tinashe. Stop. Sorry, I can't tell you shut up. Stop. All right. See, this is what Aquarius does that drives me crazy. Remember, Aquarius is the motto of I know, and you have like a Queen Aquarius. I couldn't even say shut up because they have supreme authority, but like she has Saturn on her sun. Tell me why she talking about this. Look.
100% correct.
Compute to me. I'm sorry, I really don't feel like we should put Chris on it. Like that, I don't like that. That doesn't compute to me. But I don't know.
Your computation was 100% correct.
I don't know.
Aquarius, you need to stop. Aquarius, you need to stop. Aquarius, you need to stop. Stop. Y'all are the tricksters. Look at what she said.
But I don't know.
Your computation was 100%.
I was like, well, this is a pop song, so I really don't feel like we should put Chris on it. Like that, I don't like that. That doesn't compute to me. But I don't know.
Your computation was 100% correct.
I don't know.
Why she say it like that? Why she say, look at Aquarius? I don't know. But look at the motto of Aquarius. I know. Why she lying? Like, I don't know. That's Aquarius. Damn, you were 100% on the calculate. I don't know. Tinashe, you're gorgeous. You fine. I'm not hating on you. Stop. You pissed off Joyner Lucas. He went off on you, and that was opposition. I get it. I'm not saying he went off on you. I'm just saying he was mad. Stop. This is what you do. I don't know. Stop. You know. Aquarius, Stop. And I'm going to stop this reading here because you know. What the fuck do I look like telling you what you already know? I can break down these transits all day. You gonna be like, I know. Anyway, whatever. I had to make that rant because y'all don't piss me off. Sagittarius sometimes, but like y'all just do that, and it's just like, really? Like, are we just mortals? See, are we just insignificant mortals to you that you can just play these games with? Just trick the trickster. Like, I'm sorry. Am I tripping? Is this an uncharacteristic reaction? Because like supernatural exists. Like, these are Aquarians. It is what it is. So take that whole concept I just said. You guys are fun. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you're too much fun. And now we have Pluto. Pluto is getting ready to tear through your sign. Just look at Capricorns and look at them before 2008 and look at them after 2008. You're next. But you're awakening, and it's really more terrifying for everyone else. Because you know why? Because I don't know. Come on, that's terrifying. How you gonna do that? I'm not sorry. Okay, anyway. Libra, Aquarius, is your 9th house of comedy and philosophy. Okay. And this is a very pivotal opportunity for you to bring in this harvest. Libra is your final point of harvest before Scorpio begins your completion phase. All right. So you're getting ready to wrap up the chapter you started last February, especially for you Aqua risings. We know that Kronos went through your sign, strengthened you, added more authority. Shout out to the Saturn and Aquarius, is the graduating class of 93 and 92. Y'all have had your Saturn return. You're ready to take on the world. I'm going to stay very clear away from y'all because y'all are terrifying. Saturn Aquarius is absolute knowledge. So this really helped bring the quality and integrity of everything you know and everything you are. And it strengthened the responsibility to be high nobility. Natural royalty is Taurus. Solar royalty is Leo. That's social royalty with pure royalty, Scorpio. And then you have high nobility, the high kings and queens, Aquarius, who the universe responds to first like a charged lightning rod. And you can see this in real life. So with that being said, the reason why you're high nobility is because you know thyself. The reason why I'm natural royalty, I'm a Taurus rising, is because I have myself. I am self-made. I brought this success from the mud. But you're the highest level of royalty. You know yourself. That's supernatural. It's not as simple as just thinking you know yourself. You know yourself. You are the narrator. You have the audacity to narrate people's lives. I mean, it's not really audacious at your level, but like, you see, a lot of people don't know Aquariuses do this thing where they're going to people watch. It's very sinister. They do this with Sagittarius and sometimes with Aries, if they notice, or Pisces, but they do this heavy with Sagittarius. They go people watching with Sagittarius, and then they start to narrate people's lives. It's so evil. It's evil genius. It's so sinister. This unsuspecting motherfucker didn't know that he was about to get caught by his ex. Cue the ex. Kind of like they can literally just start narrating people's lives, and everything they're narrating happens. And Sagittarius sees this. These people don't care about you. The gods are obnoxious. Sagittarius is obnoxious. And Sagittarius would just be laughing, seeing it like, oh my God, it's happening. And then Aquarius literally just goes on and narrates. The whole time you don't even know it's stranger than fiction. The motherfucker's narrating your life. You don't even know. They don't even have to be in the same room as you. They could just start thinking about you. Just be like, I wonder what, I bet Peace Dealer right now, they can literally just write the story of your life. To me, that's dangerous. I don't think anyone should have that much power. But hey, these motherfuckers is out here. And yeah, I'm snitching. I'm so sorry. I probably shouldn't be air tribal. Like, yeah, I'm snitching. It is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you. Y'all know too much. Anyway, yeah. So with that being said, okay, this Pisces magical perspective is unlocking in line with the North Node to reinvigorate your capacity to bring out of thin fucking air from the astral realm of your imagination everything that you imagine. And when I say everything, Saturn induces a totality. It denotes a totality. So literally everything. It is going through your self-esteem. It is going through your confidence, and Saturn is shitting on you. It's like, you ain't shit, Aquarius, so that you rise up above that and be like, I am the shit, Saturn. And you're going to gain more self-esteem. And this is going to add to the power of your ability to with the totality of everything you imagine, bring it through the material reality of Saturn and anchor more. 2012 began this process. 2023 with Saturn is what is making this so much more crystallized. And that's really the 2-year arc for you. With Uranus in your 4th, you're landing your spaceship, and it is innovating the spaces with which you can create as a humanitarian more innovative home plots. So it's the Aquariuses that are creating sustainable development and living for entire collectives. It is the Aquariuses that are connecting with Taurus to create technology to innovate the way we even live in our homes. But this is more personal for you, Aquarius, especially as far as real estate, that the North Node has finished. So now the North Node in your 3rd house is sparking your voice. This is sparking your voice, Markel, that's a really good point. This is sparking your voice to really initiate a new direction you speak your ideas towards. It's like being inspired with a new message that you're destined to speak with people. And the resource of that is your philosophy around your relationships with others. This is sociology. Sociology is really 9th house Libra. It is the study of really a whole group of people, or really how people, I want to say socialize, it's deeper than that, but I want to simplify it in this philosophical approach towards interpersonal relationships and the nuances and idiosyncrasies that people, of course, express through their interactions with themselves and others. So what this is doing is it's bringing to an exaltation the cardinal action and direction that you relate with people, and how that is reinforcing your raw attitude. Jess Hilarious is an Aquarius, and she has a podcast called something like Reckless Discussions, or I wanted to kind of just point out the reckless word because she's very unfiltered in the way she expresses her comedy and speaks. That's Aquarius. They speak like Aries. Like, they're very raw, and that adds to their uniqueness. Even if they're very composed and classy, there's a very original way they move. Think Kid Cudi and his original run. Think Kid Cudi and Gemini. So remember how I said Gemini and Libra are Leo? Well, Gemini and Aquarius are Aries. This is why Kid Cudi and Kanye West linked together, made Kids Made Ghosts, and they created an original sound. That's what Aquarius, Aquemini, Outcast, that's what Aquarius and Gemini do. We create new shit. We're the new wave. We're the villains. So Libra clicks up with Gemini to be the hero. Aquarius clicks up with Gemini to be the villain or the original character. And the reason why I'm highlighting Aries is the vulnerability with Chiron to really speak what might not be the most comfortable to speak, because it's not socially acceptable, because this is unpopular opinion. All right. And this is going to add to the courage for you to develop that, because next year, like Kevin Gates says the most out-of-pocket outlandish shit, but y'all don't know he's a celestial wizard trickster, and he actually knows everything he's saying. He knows how he's saying it, why it gets that reaction. These are geniuses. This is the genius of the zodiac. You have the goat, Capricorn, the best, Sag, the goat, Capricorn, the genius, Aquarius, and the legend, Pisces. So with that being said, okay, this Jupiter 4th house to 2024 Gemini 5th house expansion is expanding the grounding. You feel more comfortable naturally taking the eccentric quality of your alien nature and landing that spaceship on Earth, so that based on that foundation and the values you stand on, you are able to now, with Jupiter in your 5th house, May of next year, expand on your creativity. It'd be interesting to see projects released by Aquariuses during this, and especially next year. There's going to be some of their best. And this is a lot of what to look forward to, especially with Venus that is coming out of your 7th, finishing its retrograde, reevaluating how much more passionately you hold space in relationships and everything you love about the other people who you are technically holding space for as a representation of the universe. And this is what now leads with Virgo coming out of your 8th to really apply this analysis of your transformation of who you trust. Because now let's make sense of this. You have Pisces in your 2nd house. You have the most divine finances, because you're celestial, you're the high king and queen. Of course, your money is going to be the highest, right? And relative to that, the supernatural vehicle and inducement of your imagination and the knowledge of the metaphysical is what takes your imagination and invests in analysis in these social spaces. This is the adjustment of your focus to induce causality for I imagined this, and this is when it happened. That's what you established Virgo season, and now you're applying it Libra season. You're applying this form of manifestation in your relationships with others to now give you an updated philosophy of the way you move with others. That eclipse is going to set you off a 6-month arc coming into Aries to develop, based off of what you activate in the direction you move with others, how in 6 months from now you're going to develop your voice. So you're going to build the character of your attitude relative to the philosophy of your relations with other people that will influence how you can direct your voice towards them. Because the 9th house is the house of higher education, this is like coming up with a rubric. This is like coming up with a lesson plan and learning stuff so that by the time we get into Aries, you develop original skills based off of what you've been teaching and have learned, and will now be able to begin to teach in 6 months. So this is getting you ready to really, by destiny, unlock original abilities and talents that have never been seen before. And the Chiron opposition is to not hold back on spitting fire and flames and burning people up because of social expectations about what you should say or you should. You're the high nobility. No one is higher than you. J. Cole spit that bar like only one higher than me is God himself. All these other niggas is below me. That's a fact. He represents the highest air. Anyone with Aquarius energy can say that. I'm biased because Aquarius is my MC. So that's the one sign I respect, because I respect knowledge, period. It's about what and who you know for me. That's what let me know if I should even pay attention to you or not. Thank you. It is what it is. It's opposite Scorpio rising. Scorpio respects the passion. They don't really care. What you know is less important to them about what you love. Yeah, I'm not about that. I want the knowledge. I want to know the knowledge. The love is a home space, but this is very, very beautiful. And all this is preparing you for Pluto to go through your sign and awaken the Viltrumite army. I'm sorry, and awaken the celestial, collective. And the next batch of humanitarians and the Pluto Sagittarius and Capricorn and newly born Pluto Aqua monsters, gods, menaces, creators of the new world that are going to lead humanity into the new age. But at what cost? I'm sorry. I wish I was you. I'm sorry. I think I used to be an Aqua in my past life, but I have taken Gemini form. And so someone said I got the North Node Aqua. That's the predictions. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, a lot of this is going to make you keenly aware of how your socialization with others is directly affected by this new attitude and approach that you've evolved since April of 2023. And once we step into Scorpio season, huge career transformation. All right. So that's really all we got. Thank you guys very much. David, King Sigma, I'm going to pull a card for Aquarius. Let's see. Thank you guys so much. For any of you who would like a live reading, please join the queue now or forever hold your peace. We will resume tomorrow with the Water Tribe report. Okay. So Aquarius, you guys are so awesome. I'm so grateful that you guys tune in to me. We have the 10 of Swords. You are coming through a defeat. You are ending a difficult situation. A defeat meaning an old limiting belief and thought pattern that no longer serves you. There's an idea that's coming to an end. This is an underlying theme. So this is kind of facilitating abrupt endings. But the main card we have for you is the Knight of Pentacles. So you are establishing consistency, utility, reliability, practicality. This is going to stabilize your finances. This might also bring into play the influence of a reliable character who you're going to be able to rely on and really gain a lot of dependence from as well. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to do the live reading. Christian, we know that you are a Virgo rising and you have a 12th house moon in Leo on Juno. So you have the queen goddess on your soul, born in, oh my fucking goddess. Wow. Of fucking course. Oh, yep. You just triggered me with a synchronicity. You have the queen goddess Juno on your soul. So you are a vessel of Jupiter's wife. This is going to really influence the type of woman you attract, especially seeing that you have, oh my God, you're a super Aquarius. Bro, really? You're a super Aqua? You have Neptune on your, so you just know shit? You just know shit without even know. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, my man. I'm going to share this alien construct article with you. This is just obscene. Your alien construct, Uranus, Neptune, moon or sun in Aquarius is one of the most extraordinarily genius constructs ever. You're not human. You are not human. You're not human. You're not human at all. You're not human. Anyway, this Libra season is going to manifest a lot of abundance for you because you are now manifesting the activation of the social actions you take to bridge partnerships which bring you value. Jen, I use equal and whole. I do not fuck with Placidus. I do not like interceptions, but I will still keep Placidus in mind if people ask me to use it or if I'm doing more like transits. But basically, knowing that you are philosophically shaping how it is you relate with others based on the value it is bringing you, this is going to shift the dynamic of what you're doing to, one, come into a lot of money, and to sow the seeds for a new direction with which you manifest these finances. It's going to unlock this social value with the South Node in your second. So you can now use this social capital over the next 6 months to invest in the right individuals. And because you actually have Saturn in Gemini and Mars in Aries gang, this is going to really, with the Mars opposition, challenge how you take your individuality and attitude and then express that attitude socially to other people. Okay. It's good to see you're going to have a Jupiter return 2025. And yeah, these fucking synchronicities. All right. Goddamn. All right. So with that being said, it's the emphasis for you. You're going to be aware of this on your beliefs around how you should move with other people, but this is going to play in your house of finances. So Mercury is going to come out your first house, and it's going to apply this reevaluation on the analysis of your character and how you should express your social personality. It's going to apply that into now the social actions you make, and this is going to secure a lot of money. Okay. What we also want to take into account is Venus that's going to come out of your 12th and then start to polish your personality, beautify yourself, bring a lot of beauty towards you. So I really want you to focus on really ways that you're going to add to your capital. And you're going to find these ways by really, of course, being aware of the partnerships that you want to collaborate on. Collaborations are going to be very key, and they're going to be destined during this season. Okay, David Sigma, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is Moon in Taurus. You, as an underlying theme, are coming into a balance of your finances, but more so circulation. You're coming into financial circulation and maturity. There's financial assistance available for you, although you might be the one loaning money out. So looking into philanthropy will not be a bad thing. And we do have the Nine of Wands. So you are currently gaining perseverance through situations that not only test your mettle. The Nine of Wands is saying that this perseverance and determination to not back down and to keep moving forward through what might be currently stressing you is going to bring you great victory. You are determining and realizing how strong you truly are. Nine of Wands usually shows up when you're dealing in stressful situations that bring out more of your character and try you. So you're going to be using a lot of your experience throughout the years to apply discernment and to really, of course, defend yourself from anything that might be a waste of time. You are nearing completion. Okay. All right, Libra rising, Taurus sun in the 8th house. So as a Libra rising, your career point is going to be Cancer. Okay. So you're getting ready in 2025 for Jupiter to go through there and evolve this. But because your sun is in Taurus, Jupiter is evolving your spirit. You are now evolving your conception of your awareness. As a Libra rising, you're going to come into a financial breakthrough Scorpio season next year. Once it's in your 2nd house and completes that 180-degree Jupiter opposition, your awareness of what to invest in is going to now allocate the returns on investments you've made since May. And that's going to really beef up your finances over the next 6 months. You're not going to have to wait until 2025. Jupiter in your 8th, 9th, and 10th over the next 3 years is going to increasingly expand your career success. So I'm saying that because there are going to be things you're not aware of now that will open up for you. The focus for right now is with your Libra rising, you are reinstituting chapter 1 and you are activating your awareness because Libra is 6th house of lifestyle to Taurus. You're integrating and activating the awareness of the integration of your character and how your personality enables you to live your lifestyle. Okay. This is going to, with the South Node, point you towards relationships you're getting ready to form, which will now break you through into more career success. Okay, so it's very work related. It's not a coincidence you really asked for career. Mercury is going to go over your Virgo moon, and it's going to really prepare you for Scorpio season, where you're going to break through into a new wave of more financial success. But this is based off of the work that you did, of course, 6 months ago. So congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that looks like that's everything. You guys stay blessed as always. And until next time.